All right. I got a private lake that I can fish right here within 10 minutes of my house. Every time I do a video here, you always got some job in the freaking comments. Well, I guess I can catch them on a private lake too. I guess you're just jealous. But I mean, yes, I'm fishing a private lake, bro. I want to catch some bass today. Like who wants to say, man, nah, don't want to go down there where I can catch 25 2 to 4 pound bass in about 30 minutes. I did a live stream on my website about fishing big swim bait, so I brought a big swim bait today. I think going somewhere where you can catch a lot of fish is a good time to get confidence in something that you don't normally fish. So I actually brought some big swim baits to fish today. Of course, I got some good old school swim baits, some topwaters. You know we're gonna have a Texas rig on. I bought some old school topwaters. It's an old boy howdy. That'll be fun to fish. Got some plopper style baits that I'm gonna fish today too. Spinner baits. I'm gonna have me a good old time. I don't know. The problem is if I don't start off throwing that big swim bait, I may not ever throw it. Some people call these prop baits. I don't call that a prop bait. You know what it is. We say well, this one's not a whopper plopper, but I mean, it's like when you make a 5-inch stick bait. It's not a stick bait, it's a Senko. I'm a better fisherman than he is anyway. It spirals really fast. The goal when getting in a kayak is to make sure that you get in the kayak and you don't get in the water. I do think, oh, that's the piling, so that will not be a fish. Oh God, oh rats, oh rats. Here we go again. Here we go again. Today on Kayaking with Brian Latimer, we will attempt to break every piece of equipment we own. As long as we don't fall in the water, we should be okay though. Tune in 7 p.m. Eastern Time and 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Fish with us because we are the best. Hey, one thing about it, now everybody always talking about me kayaking. I ain't never seen Bill dance in a kayak. I think he needs to get in the kayak before he gets out of here. I may go back there into the crack back there. I hope it ain't no wasp in there. You know, a lot of times these duck boxes have wasps in it. Not wasp, but waspus. Get in there and bite that. God daggone. Let's see if I can catch her. I don't know, it's been like in the 40s every morning. Maybe they'll bite the topwater better later this afternoon or something, but there's always one right there. Oh, he hit it. See, he was acting kind of shysty with it. I'm ready to set the hook on one, I can tell you that. I'm gonna set the hook on one so hard, some of the water out of the pond falls out. Oh, another bite that didn't get it. I may have to go through a worm. I'm 20 minutes into it and I ain't had well, I have had a couple blow-ups, but it's one thing I always say about a topwater. When you throw a topwater, that first bite tells you what they're gonna bite a topwater like. And if you throw it at a laydown, if that first bite comes up and he goes, splish, they probably not gonna bite it that good that day. But if you throw that topwater somewhere and it goes, it's like freaking Ray Lewis comes after it, you probably gonna have a good topwater day. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna be a good topwater day if you throw it in there and he bites it like freaking Ray Lewis. When he goes in there and he hits it like one of them guys on the swimming team, but they're trying to compete against the girls, he goes splish. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. He hits it like one of them girls that's on the, oh, there he goes on the Lipless. On the Lipless. So they wanted something a little different. I didn't think they really wanted that topwater. just like I was just describing, like usually on topwater bite, and he got it choked. My God, this thing, it's like literally, I don't know where, I can't put my hand in his mouth. I can't put my hand in his mouth. He ate it head on. Why would you do that? I mean, really, why would you do that? I do have a, like if you guys are curious of how to fish a lipless crankbait, I got on the Straight Up Fishing website, there is a whole technique breakdown on how you can fish a lipless crankbait, how to retrieve it, how to do all the things with a lipless on my website. You should definitely check that out, sufschool.com. It's a perfect video to get you pointed in the right direction on how to fish this bait. And then you can watch this video too, and you're gonna get a lot of fish catching out of this one today too. He is kind of skinny though. But I don't think they want that topwater, because I fished the topwater around a lot this morning. I didn't get anything. Hey folks, I just wanted to invite you to my live teaching platform. It's called sufschool.com, Straight Up Fishing School. This is my live platform where you guys can interact with me, ask me your questions. You can even send me footage of where you fish, and I'll suggest the right baits, lures, and colors to help you catch more fish. In addition to that, if you're a member of Straight Up Fishing School, there's an exclusive content library with videos that you can't find anywhere else on YouTube or the internet. They're specific for you to help you catch more fish. So make sure you subscribe to sufschool.com. I promise you, it'll make you a better fisherman. Uh-oh. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. I made 1,100 casts this morning, not one single backlash. I get my reel just a little bit wet, and this is how you treat me? Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Like I was just kind of pumping it off the bottom, and he hit it like when I was picking it up off the bottom. I went to pick up my bait, and he was just there. Excuse me if I got a wedgie. Y'all don't ever tell me about that. Sometimes I've seen some of my videos where I had extremely horrible wedgies, and camera guy didn't let me know that I had a wedgie. And fortunately, you guys have been very nice to me on YouTube in the comments. Let's see if I can catch one going right down through this. This is like a, as we call it in fishing, an old do-nothing bank. There ain't nothing down through here. It's just dirt. There ain't nothing, but for some reason, I kind of like this bank, because that right there is why I like it. It's because they do get on it. You would think, with it just being a little do-nothing bank like that, that they would probably not be on it. But sometimes they get on the do-nothing banks. They get on the do-nothing banks and they do something. You know what I'm saying? They get on them do-nothing banks and they start doing stuff. I'm not even really sure why it works like that, but there's a bank, like I was headed down this bank that's just got like laydowns, it's got shades, it's got really deep water, and you would think that would be like your, I mean, and then there is times where that is the high percentage, that is the good bank to fish. But then there's times with these old do-nothing banks like this, dude, they just, I don't know why they work so well. Okay, I'm going places I don't want to go. I want to be places I want to go, because I don't know what's under that dock. I don't want to see old Sammy the snake laying under there, but it's not a big one. That's the size like my friends catch, not my size. But sometimes these old do-nothing banks like this right here are even better. God dang, bro, a giant. Is that a bass? I'm talking a giant. He's every bit of 2.5 to 3 pounds. That's a pretty good one. I don't know, he's probably 4-ish. Bro, he rolled on it and I was like, oh my God, that fish might be 5 or 6 pounds. The way he rolled on it was scary. Did he just die? This looks like a pre-spawn fat. Look at that thing. He come out of no water too. That fish was so shallow. Oh my God, he was so shallow. That's a thick old chunky. Ooh. Nah. Magic Man 65. Strikes him again. Man, look how chunky he is though. I mean, if I wasn't who I was, I'd want to be chunky like him. I mean, wouldn't you? It was so shallow when I brought that fish by though. So shallow. I ain't even gonna lie, I hadn't had one hit a crankbait like that in a while. I tried to play it off like I didn't think that was gonna be a big one, but just dude, the way he did that to me had me feeling some type of way. Hey y'all, today I'm fishing out of a Brooklyn kayak. Some of you are not used to seeing me in this. You didn't realize that I kayak so much. This is a PK12. Highly suggest this boat if you're looking for a new kayak. It's easy to maneuver because I've got a pedal drive. I've got a lot of storage up front. I got storage underneath my seat, dry storage in the back, and I can put additional gear in the rear of the boat as well. It's super stable. I can fish. I can stand up and fish out of it if I want to. I can set down. That means a lot in a kayak. So make sure you check out Brooklyn Kayaks. If you want the one that I'm fishing out of today, look for the PK12. It's funny, like everybody, I get a lot of requests to do videos that are kayak specific. I get a lot of videos that are asked to be pond specific, bank fishing specific. And you know, just coming, I am a bass fisherman. I fish for bass out of a bass boat probably 80% of the time. And I think one thing that a lot of people don't realize is that this is all the same. Just your mode of transportation may just change the way you attack it, but how the fish act and how you're gonna catch them is the exact same. It smells like Team Spirit. Dang, bro, what a bite. Holy smokes, what a bite. Holy smokes, he choked that thing. Oh, Poppy McPop face strikes. Oh, that's a freaking good one too, dude. That ain't a small one. Huh? By no means is that a small fish. Good grief, not a small one. He got every hook in the country in his mouth too. I can just grab him by his body how big he is. I don't need you ain't small. Come here, Thicccyana. Come here, Thicccyana. I see you. I see you with them leggings and them high heels on. Golly. That was my favorite strike today. Maybe this month, maybe of the year. That one right there was on the topwater. Like, even when I touch these fish, they feel a little bit cold today. I was thinking we weren't gonna get a topwater bite today because it's chilly now. We're starting to push it. We're starting to push it on time that you can, like it's 40s at night.
It's getting into the 60s. The water temperature's cooling off pretty fast. Starting to get a few days where it rains and it's in the 40s. So starting to push it a little bit. Man, not small. That's one like I catch. God dang. Ooh. I'm just gonna ease you right back down where you belong. I had just about given up on the topwater too. I'm glad I decided to pick it back up. I'd been throwing that spinnerbait. I was surprised I'd thrown the spinnerbait for, oh God, oh Jesus, Mary of Joseph. I've been throwing my spinnerbait. Oh boy, I got another one. I got another one. I've been throwing my spinnerbait along what I thought was like some really good stuff, right? And never had a sniff. Like not a sniff. And so I was like, man, let me just try the topwater again. I mean, like, why not? So I threw the topwater back out here. This bank right here is like an undercut bank. It's really deep. It's like, this is where the creek channel sweeps up against right here. It's like 7-8 foot. Right where the kayak is sitting right now. Like, it's really deep here.
I'm not catching as many today, but the quality is a little better than it normally is.
Dude, I saw that fish move water under my bait. I saw him move water. He didn't take it. I saw him, like, I saw it just like my bait just waked. I was like, huh, that's a fish under it. So I just let it sit there for a second. It's a chance that fish may come back and bite. Unlikely, since I just jerked on it. I really thought he had it. Ah! Gosh. God, he tried to jump in the boat, bro. The stupid thing tried to jump in the boat. Holy smokes. Dude, the fish, I've never had a fish do that before. Literally tries to jump in my boat. Unbelievable. If you want to get in here, you can get in here. I will give you a ride, my guy. It can be just me and you. Just the two of us, you and I. God dang, bite me how you want to. Jeez, bro. Dude, he jumped. You see that Christmas, that's not a Christmas tree, but it's some type of tree that they put out here. Oh my God, you did roll the, oh my God. Bro, that thing, unbelievable. He literally almost jumped in the boat, bro. Unbelievable. That was better than I expected. Way better than I expected. I just like to look at him sometime. I just want to look at him. I guess I got to throw him back.
All right, after all of that talk, I never did throw my big swim bait. I'm sorry about that. I should have thrown the swim bait. This is what I did today. I did, you know, good day. Quality was there by far. Didn't catch many fish, but when I got a bite today, it was a pretty good one. I caught them, I think I caught one or two on just about everything that I actually threw, which the only thing that I didn't really throw was the swim bait. I'm sorry, you'll have to come back to another video for that. Poppy McPopface, I caught one of my best bites today on Poppy McPopface. This one right here. Believe it or not, I'm throwing this on the same come. I actually only used 2 rods today. which is good when you're fishing a kayak. You can't have a bunch of equipment. This is a 6'8" favorite Pro Series. It's a medium power, I want to say. 6'8" medium. 15-pound test. Check this out. 15-pound test fluorocarbon. Nope, no braid, no mono. I'm throwing my topwater on fluorocarbon. Everybody says you're not supposed to throw a topwater on fluorocarbon. I'm here to tell you, buddy, it still works. You can catch them on it. As long as you're not making a long cast, like a 60-yard cast, you can catch them and it will work on a topwater, especially one that's really buoyant like this one is. Poppy McPopface is super buoyant. Second bait, what bait that I started off with today was just a good old lipless crankbait. You know, when it's fall time, the water's starting to cool down, the lipless crankbait it does what it's supposed to do. So I was throwing this one right here. I can't remember the name. I know this. If you look on my website, shopblat.com, you can get all of these baits, the colors and everything. Just look for one that looks like this on Shop BLAT. This is the Magic Man 65 from 13 Fishing. I caught one or two on that. And a spinnerbait. Where's my spinnerbait at? I think I still got him tied on. These are the two rods that I threw mainly. I threw, this is a 7-foot medium heavy favorite Defender 15-pound test fluorocarbon with the 13 Fishing Concept C2 15-pound test fluorocarbon on that spinnerbait right there. That is a Z-Man Sling Blades, 1/2 ounce, breaking brim with a Purple Demon trailer. I want to say that last one I caught was probably the best bass I caught today on that brush pile on the spinnerbait. Very simple stuff, but the thing that I want you guys to remember about today's trip more than anything, I'm out here on a private lake applying the same principles that I apply when I go to the Mississippi River, St. Clair, Sam Rayburn, James River. Same principles. A bass is a bass is a bass. They relate to structure and things like what I just hung up in the same way on a lake, a river. A bass is a bass. They need a habitat, they need somewhere to live, they need somewhere to eat or something to eat. If you find those places, you'll be able to catch them. So don't think that you have to find kayak specific content to be able to catch bass in your lake of water, your lake, river, pond, whatever it is. You don't have to follow pond people to catch fish out of a pond. You can use the same information to catch bass no matter where you are. Get out!